Julie.
So our report is all about sources of social and cultural change. So this is a quote by Heraclitus of Ephesus. If you do not expect the unexpected, you will not recognize it when it arrives. The ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus was known for his reflection on the natural world. Upon observing cold things turning hot, wet surfaces turning dry, and dark turning bright, he put forth the idea that the only permanent thing in this world is change. So, ang ato yun life is full of change. So, social and cultural changes have a great impact in people's lives. Individuals born in the 1960s and 1970s had a different lifestyles compared to those born in 1990s, and new millennium because of several factors that serve as catalysts for constant social and cultural change. For example, changes in technology can define differences between generations. So, lahi man itong sa una nato na way of living, labi na itong mga tao na born dito sa na year mga 19, kapin mo inana. Kasi this ato, lahi gid ang atong technology and mas advanced gid ato So, social change refers to transformations that alter roles and status of people as well as the structure of the organization of society and its institution. While cultural change is much broader, which end of social change is an integral part. It refers to the dynamic process where the living creatures of the world change and adapt to external or internal forces. So, kaning social change means changes in how society is organized and how people's roles and status change within that organization. So, ang mga behavior ni siya sa society, sa tao, magka-change. While ang cultural change is broader, it's about changes in beliefs, values, and traditions. It's how people think and behave. And it includes how societies adapt to new things, both from inside and outside of their culture. So, social change is part of cultural change, but cultural change is more encompassing.
Globalization of technology and demographic shifts. William Ogburn considered the technology as the primary factor that induces social change. The digital age brought about a technological revolution that paved the way for the emergence of social media and various online platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. William Ogburn believed that technology is one of the primary factors of social change, and I agree with that. Technology really brought opportunities for progress in our world. He also believed the digital age has brought a technological revolution na nagpa-emergence sa social media like FB, Instagram, and Twitter na karon X na, which is mauni nga social media ang atong gipanggamit karon for communication, business, entertainment, and for competitive country.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Sorry na late ko gabon kaya nag-commercial gikan. So, globalization, technology, and demographic shifts. Narrowcasting. It is described as dissemination of the information to specific segments of the public via a shared source, primarily online social platforms. This is in contrast to broadcasting, which uses television and the radio to disseminate information to a broad audience. Okay, kasya ako nakatunan. Sige, so ang narrowcasting kay nag-disseminate siya information publicly through kanang using mga online platforms. Ang example ani kay katong kaning mga technology, kaning television, radio, para mag-disseminate sa kanang broad ra siya nga audience. So ang narrowcasting kay so iba na din sila sa globalization kay kanang from the one pa lang sa kanang aning title aning topic kay kanang narrow, so pa-share siya information sa gigamit ra na specific ra using social media platforms. And then globalization refers to economic, cultural, and political processes that connect state and non-state elements in a manner that transcends territorial boundaries. Globalization has brought about an increase in interconnectedness in economic and financial relations as well as in political events worldwide. So ang kaning sa globalization daw ko no, from the word globalization kanang around the world na jud kay ang economic, cultural, and political kay mo na siya ang nag-connect sa mga state and non-state nga kuan silang boundaries, sila territorial. And then ang globalization kay mo jud ako na ni nakadala og kanang interconnectedness sa kanang economics, sa financial kay di man musud ang kanang kwarta, dili sila maka basta ganay kanang basta nang word nga kanang pangangalakal. Dili na siya musud as also sa kanisad political events kanang tanan man jud para sa ng United Nations example masud jud na tanan dira ang sa tibok part sa kanang kalibutan wala jud siya kanang exception sa lain nga country tanan sila nga kuan kay apil jud sa globalization nya ang globalization kaning cultural, economic ug political mo man jud ni pinaka-important na kaning kuan sa ato kalibutan kay para makakuanta sa lain nga lugar. Sige,
Process of social change primarily driven by the process of innovation and diffusion. So let's start off by innovation. It's the process of introducing new ideas, things, and methods in society. So for example, kanang nag-introduce ang kanang inventor of new ideas niya. Ang diffusion kay mo na siyang mag-widely spread sa tanan na kanang mga ideas ana niya. I-bring na siya og kanang more trends and more ideas to the social economic sa globally niya, widely spread niya. Diffusion refers to the spread of certain elements from one group to another. So, mga nakugino na kanang mag-spread siya widely global truly sa mga trends such as sa TikTok karon na kanang kuan niya. Maghimo sila dance trend yung ano.
There is a process of social change na it is a significant social change which involved the gradual acceptance of a new technology was the introduction of the mobile phone factors on social change. So, importante ang kuan ang pagka-social change atong mga natong una because casually ning accept na siya ang technology sa pagkuan sa ato like ang mga mobile phone i-introduce man atong una so like kanang ni popular na siya ato jud niya which is kanang dako siya kanang crucial sa atong kuan world na kay kanang muna siya bagong innovation karon and ang mobile phone is introduced during the 1990s. Yes, muna ang mingon nato na natong mga dira na kuan so ikat daw kuno modern na sugod og sikat daw niya labi na katong landline phones mo na yung mga kasagaran gamit ato katong murag kung mag-dial ka kanana say ka na murag di na kailangan og mga mails or magpapahasag mga something na kuan basta pinaagi na siya sa mga kuan siya digital siya ato na siya convenient na siya kaayo sa communication and the adoption of smartphones or mobile phones that also function as personal computers further improve the utility of the mobile phone so mas sayo na siya kuno daw ang kanang paggamit na which is more convenient na siya kaayo and naka-develop na greatly change the way people communicate and give rise to a way of life characterized by ease of communication, quick access to information, and increased capability for information exchange. So, to simplify, mas na easy way na dyan tanan atong pag-communicate gamit sa technology and that is how our social change naka-greatly use. Yeah. The spread of ideas is also significant parts of social change. Throughout the history of the emergence and spread of news, ideas, ideologies, and views have resulted in great changes in many societies. So, kaning acculturation, assimilation, ato na siya i-differentiate. So, first, sa acculturation. It is the process by which individual or groups learn aspects of a culture that is not their own. So, ang meaning sa acculturation do kuno kanang usa ni kanang murag mo ni pamaagi do kuno sa usa ka tawo nga nagkap-on sa lain na mga culture. And ang assimilation daw kuno, this is the process by which an individual or group fully adapts to another culture. Ang pasabot do ani daw kaning ang usa daw ka individual daw iyan ang fully adapt, which is iyan ang ginoon ang usa ka culture sa ilang mga heritage nila. So another pa na sa acculturation daw kuno, it occurs when there's a blending of two or more cultures, resulting in that emergence of a hybrid culture that combines certain elements from various cultures. So kanang pananglitan ko sa acculturation kanang kanang Pinoy ka, and then kanang nakay
Culture sa Spaniards o Americans na po.
kanang kanang Pinoy ka niya tapos napud kay kanang pud kay na foreign pud niya kanang ganahan ka makamaw sa ilang culture because naman jud kanang murag sense jud na kanang kilabot ka makaibaw pod, so mao to kanang mo ni daw sa acculturation mo din sa usa na hybrid culture na dapat na pakialam jud kasi ng culture. And sa assimilation daw kuno often results in the loss of native culture and the post-assimilated individuals barely socialize of their native culture. So assimilation, you want to like for example, ano ka na, sige, sa kanina ito, ang Spanish, ni-inquam dyan na sa ato dyan, i-colonize man dyan na sa ato. So which is, kung colonize nato sa itong Spanish ato na dyan gi-adapt kay, kailangan man dyan na siya, kay ato una, kay grabe man siya ka-kuan ato, ka-harm. And acculturation, it emphasizes the blending of cultures with the individual still retaining certain aspects of his or original or native cultures. And assimilation, Spanish colonization, and its resulting cultural and social changes among Filipinos, an example of assimilation.
Social contradiction occurs when two social groups or classes are so different that a compromise between these is impossible. So the social contradiction, for example, for the privacy, people want to protect their personal information and have control over how it's used, while the security, government, and organizations wants to monitor activities to prevent crime and terrorism. Social tensions. Social contradiction eventually cause social tension, and if this contradiction go unresolved, this may bring about conflict. Going back to conflict theory model, the contradiction between the capitalist and worker classes is assumed to be unresolved, and that the only way to resolve is through struggle or revolution. Some social tension, people want to keep their personal information private, but the government and companies want to collect their information to prevent social tensions. People want to keep their personal information private, but government and companies want to collect that information for security reasons. This creates a tug of war between privacy and security.
So that's all for our report, ma'am. So thank you for listening.